Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to replace the brake fluid on my 2006 4Runner. Now this car is tricky because the rear, it has a certain pump system, so there's an additional step you need to take before replacing the rear, well, flushing the fluid from the rear brakes. The front brakes works just like the regular one in a pump motion, but the rear one, it's a little bit different. But the first thing you want to do here, let me show you the brake fluid in my car. This is the color of the brake fluid in my car. Let me see if I could show you guys. So it's definitely time to replace the brake fluid on this thing. The first thing I did, I just took a turkey baster and just extracted as much as I can, which is not much because there's a little filter there. It doesn't allow you to actually go any further down into the system to, you know, suck up all the oil, so we're gonna have to flush it out. But what I did was I put a hole in the cap of a bottle, two small holes as well for the air to escape as you're pumping the fluid into the bottle. But let's go in the back, let's set this up, and then I'll show you how to pump the brakes and what it's going to do. Alright, so this is the caliper, the rear caliper. You need to use a pipe wrench number 10. What we're going to do is connect the hose to the bleeder, and then the next thing you want to do is put the bottle in a higher elevation than the fluid, like so. So what's going to happen is when you pump the brakes, actually I need to put this a little bit higher. I'm gonna put it up there. So when the fluid goes up, you don't get air back into the line, and there's fluid already in the bottle, so it's gonna be pretty much all fluid, so it's not gonna basically get air back in the line. So the first thing you're gonna do is open the line, then we're gonna go in the car. Okay guys, with the 4Runner, what you need to do is turn the car to the on position but not the engine. So you're gonna get all these lights on, right? So you're gonna get all the engine lights on, and that's all you need to do. What's next is you're gonna pump the brake, and you're gonna hear the ABS go crazy. You're gonna hold on to the brake pad. You hear that sound? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna check the oil level. You hear the car going crazy, so we're at minimum. What I'm going to do is open up a new brake oil fluid and pour it in there. You're going to top it off as much as you can. You're going to go through a lot of fluid, guys. So we're going to go do it again. Hear that? That's your ABS sound. So you're gonna hold on to it because now it's pushing. Then you're gonna get a pushback on your brake pedal. All right, let's go check the fluids in the back. Let's see if any fluid came out. Oh yeah, the bottle's actually full, guys. So I'm gonna have to dump out the oil from the old bottle, and here, let me show you. It's almost full. So I'm gonna dump it out and put a new bottle in and do it again. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I finally flushed the oil on my car. You guys want to see how much oil I flushed out of this car? You will be crazy surprised. Almost a gallon of oil. Look how dark this thing is. I went through here, I'll show you. 4 full bottles of brake fluid, which amounts to a gallon. This is like to completely flush out the system. And now all the brake fluid is clear as the bottle. Oh, I got some stuff on my eye. It's a 2-person job. If you don't have a lift, it's definitely a 2%. I mean, with the lift, it's a 2% job, but it's a lot to go back and forth. So I had my wife help me with pushing the pedal and all that stuff. It'll make it go faster, and it was sort of it's messy, guys. It gets messy. So, but you definitely need to change the brake fluid on your car. I don't know, every 50,000 miles. It all depends on the age of your car. This is the 3rd time I've replaced the brake fluid on this car, and it has about 170,000 miles on it. So I've also gone through like 4 calipers on this car. For some reason, the calipers on these cars tend to freeze up all the time, so it's always good to keep changing the brake fluid so it doesn't create rust for it to freeze up and all that stuff. Anyways, leave your comments down below and let me know what you think.